We've turned the underground brewery into a clean room. And you know what that means? Nick from Exit 12 is next.
This is the 2025 Brewtubers Online Brewers Club Malt Experiment, Amber Ale. Thanks to our sponsors. 5 Star Chemicals. Check out their new online straight-to-consumer homebrew shop where you can buy everything from Star San and line cleaner to the new liquid PBW that can be used at temperatures as low as 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Check out their online store at 5starchemicals.com/home-brewing. Beer and Wine Hobby Homebrew Supply Store. A local homebrew shop in Danvers, Massachusetts. Order any malt they offer in any quantity you want, and if you order before 11 a.m., they'll package your items and ship out the very same day. Visit the store at www.beer-wine.com. Let's get tasting.
This time, we're going to review Nick's beer from Exit 12. Nick chose to use Red X for his malt. And we're back. Beer review number 9.
Number 9.
And if this had been last year, this would have been the last review. But it's not last year. We got 2 more to do after this one. So we'll do this one. Obviously, Nick is next. This is Nick's beer, Nick from Exit 12. And he chose to use Red X for his beer, which is very exciting. For those of you that haven't seen our reviews of Nick's beers in the past, Nick likes things clean. So we wanted to make sure that we had everything we needed to keep our glasses and the beer and the whole environment clean. So that's why we've got this set up. So made sure to take every precaution, should work out well. So Nick, don't worry, this will be a very fair review. Red X, might as well just, actually, before we do that, let's get our glasses ready. Don't worry, that's sanitizer, so. Okay, this one's yours. And this one. Gotta be, take all precautions you can, because we don't want any infections or anything in Nick's beer. Very important.
That's true.
Okay. All right. So now I think we're ready. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. So we'll put the glasses here. Zoom in if I can. I'll try to. It's hard with the gloves on. There we go. So we'll zoom in on the glasses, and here we go. A little bit of spillage. Sorry about that. I'm kind of blinded by this hood. All right. We'll zoom back out here, if we can. We poured the beer. I guess it's easier without the gloves anyway.
Oh, I'm not taking any chances.
Okay, so pour a little bit more in mine. Okay, what do you think?
All right, so
first, very clear.
Yeah.
Nicely executed there.
With I like a little bit of a red. I see why it's called Red X.
Yeah, it's definitely a red hue. Even I can see it, so that's good. Nice carbonation. I can see the bubbles floating up in there. All right, ready to take a smell? Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, I
smell it.
Yeah, I do.
What do you smell?
I'm not sure. You go ahead and describe it first.
Well, I definitely get the more of a like a Munich malty smell.
I definitely smell the malt for sure, with a little
Yeah.
bit of sweetness, if that makes
Yep, a
sense.
little bit. Get a slight fruitiness in the kind of in the back end there,
Yeah.
but definitely like bready a little bit. You know, definitely I can smell the malt. Smells like, you know, Munich, and a little bit of fruitiness. I definitely get the fruitiness. You get any fruitiness?
Yeah.
All right, you ready to take a taste?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's nice.
First thing I notice is that fruitiness is a lot stronger in the taste than it is in the smell.
Yeah, a little bit more of the fruitiness in there. I can get the hops is kind of it's balanced out pretty well, but it's present. You can, you know, it really blends well with it.
Yeah.
Refreshing. Maybe it's because I'm in this hot suit, but it's um it's kind of thirst quenching.
Man, I gotta take off this.
It's fine. We've poured the beer. Now you're drinking it, so it's
Yeah.
even Nick would take his hazmat suit off and start drinking the beer at this point. But it actually it's a very refreshing beer, and I know it's, you know, feeling a little hot in this, a little warm in the suit, but it's just what the doctor ordered. You know, it's
Exactly what the doctor
very
ordered.
refreshing. I wouldn't. It's not a lawnmower beer. I wouldn't call it that. You know, it's got a little bit more sweetness, more flavor to it.
You know what
But
I'd
it's
call it? A snowblower beer. You'd want to drink this after after shoveling the driveway.
yeah. I wouldn't like to shovel the driveway though. I don't want to do that.
But if you did, then this would be a more appropriate beer.
That's true. You know, maybe if I were in Florida, it wouldn't be as bad to shovel the driveway. But
I don't think you'd have anything to shovel in Florida.
I would hope not. So yeah, it's but very. I like this beer. It's I could drink like 5 of these just sitting. Um, just it's just so thirst quenching.
Yeah.
You know, the Red X, and I've had some beers with Red X in it. I do like the flavor. It does remind me a lot of you know, it's got a lot of Munich like properties to it. Brings a good, you know, red color to it. Even you could use it 100% of the grain bill, and
Yeah.
it's and it gives a nice red color. For me, it's a little bit. I get a little bit more sweetness than just straight Munich. At least just that's what I get out of it. But it's a great malt. I've always enjoyed beers with Red X in it.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? You notice anything that changed in the beer?
Well, I mean, I noticed that's a different malt.
Yeah, it's definitely, you can the flavor, you can tell the flavor has been altered with the Red X, and it really, this experiment is a good way to showcase it. The our clean room's starting to fall apart, but that's okay. We've already done.
It
the
was
job.
inevitable, like Thanos.
That's right. But I like what it does to the recipe. I think this is a good addition for this recipe for an amber malt. It's very appropriate, very appropriate ingredient, very appropriate malt for that style. I love how refreshing this beer is. It's just
Yeah.
really good. And of course, Nick always, every beer I've had from Nick is good.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a good thing we cleaned it first to get all these flavors.
That's probably what it is. It's not Nick. It's the sanitizing. We kept it so clean that it's, you know, the purest beer we've tried during this experiment.
That is true. This could be a future experiment video.
It could. There's a lot of work to do this. I don't know how Nick does it every time. That's what he does, you know. He this whole thing. This is, you know, you just not more of this. But anyway, Great beer, Nick. Thank you. Hopefully, you're seeing that we're learning from your habits, and it's I think it's made the beer even better. But still, nothing to take away from the beer. Very well done beer, refreshing. It's beautiful. It's clear. It's delicious. Thank you. And we have a couple of more, but we're going to clean all this stuff up because while Nick might be honored to have us put all this work in, the other contestants of this competition, it's not a competition, the other participants
Of this
would
experiment.
would be offended
Yeah.
if we like put a hazmat thing on before we open their beer, because they would think that we might think that their beer is infected. So
Yeah.
just a different perspective there. So we will take this stuff down, but for Nick, of course, he knows we want to make sure we have the purest, cleanest glass when we drink his beer. So
That's right.
cheers,
Cheers.
and on to the next one.